Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday, is a horror slasher sequel in the ninth installment in the Friday the 13th series. The movie starts with Jason, who was just murdered and ate. How does he come back? Who knows? They don't really explain it. So let's just throw all that out the window. But he's up to his classic ways and he's chasing this woman. This is like right off rip. And he's about to kill her. She does some dodge rolls. And turns out it was actually a trap by some police. And they kill Jason and they blow him up. I mean, he was a menace. They had to take him out. Yeah, so everybody's like, Jason finally dead. But we all know Jason just cannot die. He is basically immortal. Good times. Well, he is getting examined. Well, his corpse is. And the person examining it is doing some like medical stuff with the heart of Jason, and the heart starts beating, which drives this dude insane, and he just eats the heart. It's pretty graphic, and he becomes Jason. Well, he is still himself in appearance, but in spirit is Jason. And then in this movie, Jason is just jumping from body to body with this little snake slug creature, and he's looking for his sister or a relative, as the only way to come back to life fully is to enter another Voorhees. Yeah, and that's the movie, and it's up to the actual family members of Jason to kill him, because they're the only ones that can kill him. So fun times, like I said. And honestly, that's about the movie. So my review to Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. And the reviews to this movie were pretty low. And I understand, like, the story itself is just like, when did Jason ever be able to do this? And it's kind of just like out of there. But I mean, we had the Psychic Girl one, and none of the movies are really making sense story-wise, so it's just a fun movie. But I didn't think it was bad at all. I actually thought it was pretty good, and it easily has the best practical effects out of all the Friday the 13th. I mean, it was graphic, like pretty graphic. Yeah, I mean, like, that's just the big takeaway from this movie. Maybe the story's not as strong as some others, but yeah, I mean, easily the best practical effects out of the series. There were just some crazy parts in this movie. To just him splitting the one girl in half was pretty graphic. To when the bodies would melt when his little slug thing would leave him. To just the slug thing in general. Just a lot of practical effects that were really, really good. Especially since number 8, practical effects weren't really that good. So yeah, pretty impressive. And like I said, these movies are basically the same old. I mean, that's just the reoccurring theme. So, I mean, yeah, besides that, it's like I said, just the same as the other movies. Writing's kind of bad, acting's kind of bad. The big thing was just they stepped the hell out of the practical effects for some reason. Hell no, they went crazy. So, my recommendation for Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday, and this is easily a recommended Friday the 13th, because, well, it's not even called Friday the 13th anymore, so that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, those practical effects were insanely good. I mean, insanely good, especially when they're melting, the people are melting. Just really, really good. Yeah, the story's kind of stupid because Jason could never do that and all, but still, just a really good movie. I recommend it.